Back with another quick story time from Tales from the Trap. And I'm about to tell a story about the first time I learned how to actually cook my own dope and actually upgraded how much money that I made and controlled myself. So, starting out, you're going to start out with a gram, or, some people start out 8 ball or better, whatever may be the case. Well, I ain't have no plug, nothing like that. I started out from the bottom of the bottom and, just pretty much did what everybody else do, try to make it. Well, I did eventually end up linking up with this cool dude. I'm not going to say his name because I'm not going to incriminate nobody on my little videos. Everything is strictly I'm not going to name no names, but linked up with this dude. I'm on Hackett Street by this time. Cool guy. He like, bro, why don't you just get you some yay and cook it up yourself? That way you gonna make more money because you can stretch it. I'm new, 19, I'm new. I don't know what the hell he talking about. I'm really learning as I go. Nobody was teaching me this. This is just stuff that I learned along the way of just trying to make it. So he like, look, I'm gonna come back over here later on and I'm gonna show you how to cook this shit up, little bro. Answer the phone. All right. Later on, come around, he come through. He come back, he got a pot and a Pyrex. Now, I'm not gonna sit up and tell you step by step how to cook it because I don't know how this go. Don't want to get banned or nothing crazy like that. So I'm gonna just say he came back with a pot and a Pyrex and the stuff that he needed to make it up. And as he's sitting there showing me step by step how to do it, temperatures, like really all of that. And once I did it a couple times and I got it how to actually do it, that was the day that, it did change and elevate from how I made the money, or, how pretty much how much money that I was able to make instead of somebody else dictating how much money that I made, because I'm calling you to get it already made up for me. Like, you're going to make that twice. Anyway, so once I'm getting better and better and better at, cooking this shit up, I start experimenting with it. Not as a using way. I'm talking about as far as like how to make it better or add different colors to it and stuff. And at this time, everybody doing the yops, the X pills. So I started crushing the damn X pill up and I probably put like 3 or 4 X pills on top of maybe an 8 ball or something like that. Man, they started calling it speedball. No bullshit. They started calling me the Nutty Professor. Cause I remembered something from school on like how to turn a liquid into a solid or turn a solid back into a liquid. Like once I just was like, yo, this shit is really just a full circle. They taught us this stuff in science class. So you kind of use school for the streets. I know this sounds crazy, but this is my truth. But yeah, so I started taking the X pills and I was crushing it up and mixing it with the cane and I'm cooking it back. It's locking up. It's good. Everybody, when I say they calling it speedball, well, that's what I was making and didn't know it. I'm making a speedball to where I started making them spend their money faster than what they would usually spend it. Like maybe it'll take them 3-4 hours to spend $500. It literally will take them maybe an hour and a half, and they done blew through that whole 500 because they just coming back nonstop all day. Like the dude that ended up, showing me how to cook it. Once he seen that, I knew how to cook it down to, man, I'm talking about gel it down, bring it back. That what they call snail snot. He actually started paying me to cook his. And that's when I really started making a lot of money, to where I was able to buy me a little cutlass and I was able to, things that I wasn't able to do while I was just still learning how to sell dope. Then I was overnight, literally almost overnight. From the time I learned how to cook it, overnight, like I'm waking up with, instead of hundreds, I'm waking up with thousands, because I'm cooking his stuff up and he's paying me, or he'll give me the extras, but I'm just gonna go back to my spot and I'm making all this money. And it was almost to a point, at one point, man, I had a run so good, it was like I didn't even pay for nothing for maybe almost a year. But I capitalized on that though. I definitely capitalized on everything that I was shown. Once I was shown it, like it was a point where then I got up to being, one of the people that you call, and you get you a little 8-ball or something like that from, man. But once again, the people that I was in business with back then, all of that, they was snakes. So I'm not gonna say their name, but the guy that actually showed me how to, that recipe, he actually ended up passing away. And that's when I had to really kind of like switch my whole little game plan up, because I didn't trust too many people after that. Like, man, by then I had already done been set up by the dudes that I was in business with. Like, a lot of things had already started going left. Like, yeah. But that was just one of the little stories that I came with today, was when I had finally learned how to, it's a difference from, calling somebody and getting something already ready and you gonna make X amount of money, versus you call and then you make it yourself to put what you want to put on it. You're gonna make your money back, and you're gonna make that back maybe 2-3 times if you do it right. Like, if you're really a wizard, you gonna, man, like I said, I don't want to say too much because I don't want to get banned, but I got some real crazy stories, and I'm trying to do them step by step so y'all will see like the progress in the process from 17, because I believe I think I'm like 19 right about now, telling like the little stories. And then there's gonna be a break in there because you gotta go to prison, so I'm gonna tell those stories too about when I was in prison and what I seen, especially just what I seen on my very first day of prison. Crazy. But give me a like, sub to my little page if y'all want to hear some more of these little stories. Interact with me a little bit. At least let me know that y'all messing with them. And I promise you, I'm gonna try to drop 2 short videos every day.